laughing when they put him up there. They were like, this fluffy white guy, like he just looks very kind of funny. So he was kind of like he was almost like a caricature. So he was funny. He got laughed at, but it just got taken to a whole nother level.
But
so now we going to.
No, I said it's kind of maybe we was going to the same place, but to change the subject a little bit because you mentioned earlier, you said that he made a comment about George Zimmerman being justified, and guess who's in the news again?
George Zimmerman.
So, good old George.
So
oh my God, why can't he just go away,
dude? So this was a traffic stop road rage incident where the dude fired a shot allegedly at him, right? Well, I guess not.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Convicted of it. So the guy who fired a shot at him just got sentenced to 20 years. And
he was actually
he fired a shot at him and he got 20 years.
Yeah, but
he
claims that George. So it was a road rage incident, and George had presented a gun and told him he was going to shoot him, which I absolutely 100% believe.
Right, so he's saying that based on that, he was scared, so he pulled out his gun and shot at him. And then George Zimmerman was saying that apparently he seemed happy when he thought that he had hit him. So he went to jail. He went to court, and dude got sentenced to 20 years. I don't believe he didn't have any priors, but it was they said a mandatory minimum. He had a mandatory minimum of 20. And then he was out on parole. I'm sorry, not parole, but he was out on bond. He was actually out on bond, but he violated that because he was arrested for public urination.
Who's that? George, the guy that got sentenced?
No. Yeah, Matthew, I think his name was Matthew Apperson.
So I got a question for y'all, and this is one of my, kind of crazy what-ifs. If you could pick one person that you could, almost like The Purge, but if you could pick one person that you could just get in a room for 12 hours and you could just beat the shit out of them.
Hey, Lance, did you know, I have a client, she's a nurse at the VA hospital. In their union agreement, over the course of your career, you have one free swing at somebody without getting fired.
Wow.
It has to be in self-defense, and you can knock it. It has to be in self-defense, but you can definitely swing on them and connect. You have a one-punch policy at the VA hospital, and she's saving it too.
So, all right. So if you could using that, or if you could, I would need more than one point punch. You could just well on them.
So that rule,
one person be? I just want to know who would each person's one person be. Loud. Who would your one person be? No, you're not gonna go to jail. You can do whatever you want, as long as it's kicking and punching and throat punches.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Loud.
Let me think about it. Who do I hate that much, man? At this very moment, it would probably be Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I really want to punch him in the face. So, if you ask me right now, it's 100% him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I would say 110% David Clark.
Yes.
I would want to beat David Clark till he turned black, meaning that he beat you so bloody he gonna try to relate to both of us being brothers. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
I can't take another hit. And then that's how you stop him.
Creek, what about you?
I have to agree with Lyles and saying Donald Trump, man.
Yeah.
It would have to be Donald, man.
And David worse than Donald, man.
Yeah, David worse.
I'd say that from Donald. David worse.
I think I would have to go with George Zimmerman.
Hold on, I was about to ask, would you care if when all of the George Zimmerman stuff happened, would you care if someone killed Donald? Would you care if someone shot George Zimmerman?
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Nope.
No.
I was like, where the Lee Harvey? Not Lee Harvey. I was like, where these people? Where the dude from what's that movie?
That movie, yeah. What's
that shot Nino Brown? Where are the dudes like that?
Oh.
Nino coming out of court.
Yeah.
He had that dang 1869 pistol.
My man was representing for the
Put gunpowder in there. He had to drop the gunpowder in there before he shot it.
You know
That man
what,
had a musket gun.
you know what pissed me off though is that they gave him his gun back. Like the dude got off, and they gave him his gun back, and then he tried to sell
Right.
his gun for like $100,000.
Tried to make a profit off of it.
Yeah, like he drew. Didn't he draw the painting? Was it the?
Oh, I didn't see a painting.
Yeah, he put
No.
the painting on eBay, and I don't want to say it was like with a hoodie on it. He was mocking like his situation.
Oh yeah, no, I heard. Yeah, I did hear about
That's
that.
what I'm saying. The dude, he just doesn't know how to just go away and disappear. It's like I got to get out of jail free. Card.
See, my thing is, the people who I'm frustrated with are, who are these so-called real thugs out here in these streets? Now, we kill each other for all this petty stuff, claiming what set you claim and which street, and you have all these, quote-unquote thugs. Yeah, real quote-unquote killers in the street who equally as pissed, but ain't nobody laying hands or bullet to George Zimmerman, but you claim that you'll just kill anybody for whatever.
Yeah.
Like, where's the street justice?
Well, I don't think they care. That's the problem.
Yeah, maybe
We
it
care
is.
about the wrong stuff, man.
Yeah,
They
we
care
care about
about
the
the wrong stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem is that they just don't care. They don't care about anything that's like an issue.
I just need a vigilante.
Yeah, like
'Cause I'm not doing it.
I just need his
I'm
ass to get whooped.
I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised that there wasn't more violent attempts on his life.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm baffled at myself. Not that they weren't successful, but I just hadn't heard any.
You talking on George
Right.
Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he got in a fight in the bar because they said the dude is like he thinks he's a shit because of what happened. So he had got into a bar fight because he was basically like, yeah, I'm George Zimmerman. Like he's a damn, like he got a playing card or something. So I mean, yeah, he just needs to go away. But to your answer your question, if something happened to him, I wouldn't be mad or sad
Right.
No.
at all.
I was
Yeah,
actually,
I mean,
I was actually a little disappointed that the dude didn't hit him.
when I initially heard the story, I was like, dang, never mind. I was like, about time, man.
Then I got a.
I mean, cause
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead, next question.
No. I said the other thing that's big right now that's just all over the news, and you tell me, do you think it, going back to Donald Trump, because you brought up Donald Trump, is he's saying that the elections will be rigged. And so to me, it sounds like he's just, he's a sore loser. So you know how it is when you set up, when you know you're going to lose, you already set up your excuse. So when you lose, you just feel better about yourself because you're a loser and that's what you do.
Yeah, he's
That's what he's
doing. He's doing in the athletics what's called the ghost injury. You just say something, you injured something, something's hurt, something's wrong. So that way, when you lose, you got an excuse.
Yeah.
So his
Yeah, like
excuse
Jason
is election
Jackson.
is rigged.
Do y'all think that's dangerous, what he's doing?
Everything he's doing is dangerous. but
Everything
he
he's
doesn't
doing
give
is
a shit.
dangerous.
He don't give a shit. I really sometimes I wonder, I'm like, damn man, what would it be like to just walk around and just say whatever the hell I want and just lie on anybody and everybody just because I feel like it? I just wonder what that would be like, because that's exactly what he's doing, and with no type of repercussions. Billy Bush got fired from his job. He was just on TV. Like, all he does is talk on TV. This dude, Donald Trump, is running for damn president, and he's pulling ahead in the polls now. Like, he was further behind than what he is, and he's actually pulling up.
Billy,
Don't you
Like,
listen to
dang.
rap? But then they say you got, on that song, we got the keys or whatever. Like, Billy Bush works for somebody. You get the X. When you're an entrepreneur, you can say whatever the hell you want sometimes. I mean,
Yeah,
more than
you
somebody
can.
that works for somebody.
yeah,
Like, he got that bread. I mean, he make his own money, so it's like, whatever.
Billy Bush is a punk anyway, though.
Yeah, he is.
Let me tell you why
He's a
a punk.
little douchebag.
He's a douche.
He's a little douche.
He's a
He
douche.
is.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
what
he got what he deserves. So I'm not like, no, in no means am I saying, oh, Billy Bush shouldn't have got fired. No, he got what he deserved. I'm just waiting for Donald Trump to get what's coming to him.
But listen, though, he is the first cousin of Jeb and George W. Bush, the nephew of George H. Bush. How did
And I see it. You can see it.
How do you have that? No, he literally is. That's their cousin.
Yeah, he is.
Cousin. So how do you have that information and sit on it when it can help your damn cousin in the primaries? That's why.
Because they knew he was. They knew he was They knew he was an asshole.
I mean, seriously, like you have that video, you sitting on it, and you like, you know, because
the way that information is presented would have like cleared his name. If he brought it up, I mean, he could have played the card like, oh yeah, I was baiting him, blah blah blah. But for it to be found out by a third party or leaked otherwise, he had to go down with it.
But wait a minute, forget Billy Bush. Jeb Bush's own son endorsed Donald Trump. So damn that.
Yeah, you're right.
Y'all knew that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
So forget that. I'm kicking his ass first. That's what I'm getting first if I'm Jeb Bush. How your own son gonna sell you out like that, man?
Let me ask you that Jeb Bush question since we mentioned him. Because you know when Jeb Bush was still in the race, they asked him if he could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would he? Lance, would you kill baby Hitler?
Oh, yeah.
He's a baby, but he's still Hitler.
I would shake him to death.
Wow, would you kill baby Hitler?
Would I kill baby Hitler?
It's a baby, but it's Hitler. Would you kill baby Hitler? Answer the damn question.
Dude, you gonna make me get like...
Yeah, I'll answer first then, because I'll pick up baby Hitler by the bottom and like the head, like you're supposed to pick the babies up, and I'll drop his ass and point him like some trying to 5 yards behind the goal.
See, you gonna make me get into the whole like butterfly effect,
right?
Butterfly effect.
That ripple of time, man.
So that ripple of time, yeah, exactly. So you kill baby Hitler. What's to say that another Hitler-esque person doesn't come along in general, or that the world isn't worse because it's like you killed baby Hitler?
Generation. Listen. So here's a better question, or not a better question. Here's another way to ask that question. Would you kill baby Hitler, or would you hug and love baby Hitler more? Because maybe that was the problem.
I don't have no time for black people, man.
They probably sit his ass in the crib and just let him cry it out and never picked him up. Because, I mean, we talked about it earlier, like, humans are imprinted from infants until probably they're about 12, and then they're on their own, as far as, like, you know, they're going to start making their own decisions.
You're right, but his resume's so solid, man. I'm just picturing, like, baby Hitler is like a little dick.
Yeah, I would shake him to death. I would shake him to death.
I'm picturing baby Hitler with the Hitler stash.
With the stash?
Yeah. Y'all remember the what was the name of that daycare where the little boy was drop kicking them kids? You seen that day? It was 2 years ago. It was a black daycare. It was like Kitty City or something. And the little boy, first of all, he ain't had no business being in the room. But whatever he saw on TV, he acted out in daycare. So he was like 5 or 6. He would say
he was beating the hell out of kids. I think I remember that.
He would stand them up and just drop kick them, punch.
They killed like Wild West though.
Y'all ain't never seen that? I had to find the video. And then so the little girl's dad saw the video. You know how it is, like, because I can imagine if it was one of my kids. If you think, and this is where he messed up, the dad did. He thought he knew the kid who did it. So there's always a kid at our daycare that scratch and bite. So no matter when something happened, you are like, I know such and such did it. So if you found out your kid was getting like drop kicked, you going straight for that kid. So he did that, and it was the wrong kid.
Oh man, yeah. Child abuse case. Either way, it was gonna be a child abuse case anyway.
Yeah, it was like Kitty City or something, the name of the daycare. But the little boy was doing work. I'm talking about he was like drop kicking the kids.
Yeah, and the teachers were egging it on too, right?
They weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I got a question for y'all, because I know, okay, everybody on the pod, parents, Ham is a newly anointed parent. Once again, congratulations. You've been in a situation where it's somebody else's kid that's doing something, and you like looking at that kid, and you're like, "Get your damn kid," and then your kid like does something. That kid does something to your kid, and you like want to snatch that little motherfucker up, like, and be like, you want to like. I mean, that kid. Well, hold on. This don't have anything to do with the kids I was just talking about. But this just made me think about the kid at Miles